Welcome back to the Terraria Thorium mod, everyone. I did a lot of things off camera. I created the elevator, and I made it even longer. And also, while I was making the elevator, I killed something, and it gave me this shield. The Molten Scale. If I go near enemies, they will be on fire. If they try to come near me, they will be set on fire. That's good for me, but not so good for the enemies. Heh. Oh, and also, I got a shoe spike. 2 shoe spikes. Alright, so after that little intro, I decided to craft some stuff with the tokens I got from killing enemies. If you didn't know, tokens are used to craft things that are usually grinded for, so you don't have to grind or find them. So I went to my crafting bench. I made the Faster Accessory, which is from Lua FK, which is made using 100 stone blocks, 100 wood, and 5 pieces of iron. This accessory increases your mining speed by 35%, so it's really helpful if you're mining. Then I used the tokens that I have to craft some crap. First I made a slime staff, which is made using 25 pre-boss loot tokens. This is a summon weapon that summons a cute slime to fight for you. Then I made climbing claws using 10 pre-ice surface forest tokens, so I could combine this with my shoe spikes later when I can. After that, I made an aglet using 10 pre-ice surface forest tokens. Why? You'll see why later in this playthrough. Then finally, I crafted a radar using 10 pre-ice surface forest tokens. This thing can help me detect how many enemies are nearby. After I did some crafting, I went back into the cave that I went into in my first episode and found the last heart crystal that I needed to gain the maximum amount of hearts that I could gain. After that, I was expanding the elevator, and while I was making the elevator even longer, I found a room with a chest that has a magic mirror, which is essentially just an infinite recall potion. Basically, it just teleports me home. Then finally, I dug into hell. After that, I built a room for the nurse to move in. And she did. After that, I decided to build a boss arena near my home, and I finished it. Nighttime came, and you know what I did? I summoned the Eye of Cthulhu. And well, after that failed attempt to kill the Eye of Cthulhu, I went to search for the corruption, so I can blow up a shadow orb, so I can get a gun called the musket. And I found it. Now you might be wondering, Jerry, why are you not worried about the corruption being this close to the jungle? Well, I installed a mod that disables evil biome spread, so that's why I didn't have to worry about that. Anyways, I went into one of the chasms and blew up a shadow orb, and I got the musket first try. Because I had the musket, the arm stealer arrived, and I bought a mini shark from him. Next, I tried to make a construction site looking house for the architect, an NPC from the Alchemist NPC mod that sells you blocks to build with, but I got the demolitionist instead. Because of that, I built a little underground room for the demolitionist using bombs. Then, while I was mining, a goblin army was invading my world. I easily took care of them, although I did lose some NPCs, but don't worry, they came back. Epic building montage! After that little building montage, I farmed the Grand Thunderbird for its loot and money, and then I sold some of the Grand Thunderbird's loot for more money. After that, I found the Goblin Tinkerer underground, freed him, and bought some rocket boots. Then, I thought, maybe I could take on the King Slime, so I crafted a spawner, and this is how the fight went. Alright, we got the slime crown. Let's summon it. There it is. It's the King Slime. That's a chunky boy. Wow, so I could just do this? This is gonna be way easier than I thought. And we defeated it! That was surprisingly easy. After that lame little fight, I opened the bag to see what's inside. And I got some loot, such as a solidifier, which lets you craft gel blocks, a slime hook, some other weapons, and a royal gel, which makes slimes friendly. I didn't get the slimy saddle though, and it's a really good early game mount, so I killed the king slime again, and I got it the second time. It's basically just a slime you ride on, and you bounce on it. Then the Eye of Cthulhu appeared, and I fought it. And surprisingly, I won. After that fight, I bought a Tinker's Workshop, placed it down, and made the Hermes boots with 10 underground tokens. Then I combined the climbing claws with the spike shoes to make the tiger climbing gear. After that, I opened the treasure bag that the Eye of Cthulhu dropped. There was just some decent loot in there, but what I really got my eyes on was the Shield of Cthulhu. This thing lets me dash. Yes, dash, which is gonna be really useful. Epic building montage! After that building montage, we killed the Eye of Cthulhu 3 more times because we wanted to get money. Then, again, we did another epic building montage! After that, I went mining, and then I got some diamonds from the mining. So I used the diamonds and other stuff to create a storage system from Magic Storage. Then I bought some steel armor from the blacksmith that arrived in my town. Then I crafted a Blood Moon medallion and used it to summon the Blood Moon. The reason why I summoned the Blood Moon, it's because I wanted money. But more importantly, I needed to defeat Patchwork, a mini-boss in the Blood Moon. That way, I can get a new NPC. After defeating Patchwork, I summoned the Eye of Cthulhu, and surprisingly I defeated it. Then I just continue and slay the monsters of the Blood Moon for the rest of the night. After the Blood Moon, I crafted the Thorium anvil to craft some Thorium bars. Then I crafted some arcane dust and combined them together at a demon altar to create inspiration fragments so I can increase my inspiration, which is the bar class version of mana. Anyways, that's it for this episode. I'll see you guys next time in the next episode. Hopefully we'll defeat some bosses. Bye!